Hey guys, so I decided to show face today. I'm Joey of Guns and Knits. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a beanie. I made this for myself, and it's a double-sided beanie. Yeah, so it's two colors. It has black on this side, and then it also has white on this other side. So I wanted to have a white beanie, but because my hair is already so oily, I don't want it to get dirty and just like before the end of a day. Yeah, so that's why I chose to have black on the inside, and then I'll be having white on the outside. So let me try it on and show you guys. Now if you look at this beanie that I've made, you can see that it's just fitting. I must say it's completely fitting. It's not folded. I didn't want it to fold because I don't want it to get so hot. So you can choose to wear the white side, or you can choose to turn it and wear the black side. So when I measure my head circumference, because I think it's best to use head circumference, but this is usually the same for all adults. Yeah, so my head circumference is 22. Yeah, yes, it's 22. So when I put this 22 on the machine, it gives me 65 by 65 needles. But so that means you can cast on 65 by 65 needles. But if you want it a little bit tighter, like I wanted mine really tight since I have even little hair on the head. If you have like braids or a wig that's big, then you might need a bigger one. So I did 63 by 63, and this also fits my son, who is just 4 years old. It's a bit longer for him, but this width still fits him. So usually the width doesn't change so much even for children. Yeah, so if you're doing 65 for adults, you can do maybe 60 or 62 for children. I'm talking of the cast on rows. Yeah, okay, so let's get started. So guys, we are going to cast on 63 by 63 needles. Yeah, 63 this side and 63, which is 63 this side. Yeah, and then we are going to pull out in those 3 by 1, meaning I pull out 3, leave 1 behind, pull out the next 3, leave the next behind, pull out the next 3, leave the next behind, like that. Yeah, if you have a needle picker that can do this for you very fast, you can use it. The last 3, if only 1 remains, so I'll just pull this, and the last 5 needles I'm going to leave all in working position, and then we are going to cast on using the Europe method. Start with making a knot, and then cast on. Okay, that's done. We're going to knit intention 6. Make sure your row counter is at 0, 0, 0, and start. So we're just going to knit straight, no increases, no nothing, for 90 rows. Yeah, I'm going to start off with the white, and then we'll also knit with the black. So let's knit 90 rows of the white. So we're going to knit 90 rows of the white and 90 rows of the black, which will total to 180 rows. But if you want yours to be a little bit longer and be able to make a fold when you put it on, like the one I've shared in this picture that you're seeing here, then you'll have to knit a total of 210 rows or 220 rows. So that means you knit 110 rows of the black and 110 rows of the white, and that way to be able to fold like the one I've showed you in the picture. So I'm done with the 90 rows of the white, and now I'm doing 90 rows of the black. Please, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more of these great machine knitting tutorials. Okay, let's do 90 rows of the black. I'm done with the 90 rows of black, and now time to cast off. But first I'm going to cut a long tail that we are going to use to cast off. We are going to do a special cast off using the yarn needle because we need to gather our work together so that we make that sharp edge. Yeah, so this is the yarn needle that I'm talking of. This is what it looks like. It has that big hole over there where I'm going to pass the yarn through, and then it's what we are going to use to cast off. So this is the yarn needle. I've placed in my yarn, and now let's start casting off. So you basically just have to pick up those loops off the needles and then keep them on the yarn needle. As simple as that. You pick the loops off the needles and keep them on the yarn needle, and then you pull through, and that way you'll be making your work tight. Okay, yeah, so pick up the loops one by one. Make sure you do not drop any, and if you drop one, be sure to catch it, yeah, and place it back on the yarn needle, otherwise it will open up and loosen your work. So you pick up all the loops this way using the yarn needle, put them on the yarn needle, and then you pull through to push them down, and keep doing that until all your work is off the machine. Guys, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I know you like it. It's been a great tutorial, so please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and please do share it with your other knitting buddies. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Ganzi Knits. So I'm almost done casting off, picking up the last few loops remaining. And then after this, we are going to gather our beanie together and now turn it into a beanie using the same tools. The same tool we are going to use to join and turn it into a beanie. So this is what it looks like when it's off the machine, and we have to bring this white up towards the black. Yeah, so of course you have to pull that thread that we are using tight, so that looks tight up there, as you can see. And now I'm going to continue with the same thread, same needle, and attach the black as well. In other words, I'm attaching the black part to the white part, sorry, and attach the white as well. Yeah, so I'm attaching the white part to the black part by continuing with the same thread, and you guys can see how I'm doing it. I'm basically just going in and out, in and out, in and out, capturing that the first loops up there. Yeah, don't capture something so thick. Now make sure you pick just the first loops up there and pull through the same way, and you can see how it has connected the white to the black, right? Yeah, okay, so let's do it to the end of this white part, and then we are going to join it to the other end of the black. Don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of the white part. It's done. Then I pull through really tight to make sure I connect it. See how that part has turned small. Yeah, this is what it looks like so far. I love it already. I love the 3x1 design, guys, so if you like it, you can also use it for very many other projects. I do have a video when I used it with a dress, and it looked so beautiful. So it's a cute design. Anyway, so pull tight, and now I'm joining the last edge of the black. As you can see, after all the white, Then I'm going through the last edge of the black just to pull it tight together, because remember we have to close that edge up there. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do is to pull it tight in order to close it. That's what I'm doing. So you need to make sure you gather it all up together and close it real good. And that's it for me. And then next we are supposed to now join our sides all the way down so that our beanie is complete. So guys, we are supposed to join these parts together. So join the black using the invisible stitch method, which I already do have a video for, so please check it out, and make sure these edges really match. Yeah, so the black should really stop where the black ends and start white with white. Yeah, and then change your yarn and use the white yarn and join it all the way down here. Yeah, all the way down, and then when you reach down here you leave some small space so that you can turn your beanie back inside out. Don't close it and then have it on the outside. Yeah, so basically that's how you're supposed to join it, and then it will turn into a beanie just like that.